Hiya, Internet Void. This is Space Unicorn coming back at ya. And we got the Stanley Parabel, the Ultra Deluxe Edition. I haven't played the first one. Heard a lot of good stuff. I have seen one playthrough that got to one ending, so I know there is so much more to be explored with this game. I haven't played anything like this, so I'm not going to be a completionist, but I thought it had a good story, and maybe we can play around with that. Also, it's been forever since I played something. I lost interest in everything I was doing, so now we're doing a new thing. Seeing if that helps, you know. I really like this effect. How many mice can I see? I can sort of glimpse my mouse on that last screen in there, so that's 1 2/3 screen I can see. Wonder how deep it goes code-wise. I also only know very rudimentary things about computer coding, so there might be some stuff goes over my head in this. So let's begin the game. The end is never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. Alright? Is that good or bad?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
How lovely.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Does he ever get to go home?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh, no.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, now we're in control. Sorry, I gotta set the mouse sensitivity. Again, I have weird hand problems and I need the mouse sensitivity to be very high to not hurt myself. It's just normal filing desk. I can't do anything with this. Where are my orders? How am I? What am I supposed to do if I can't? Oh, I have to. You have to keep it pressed to. What does this say? From the Oversight Committee. Recommendations from the Oversight Committee. So this is just junk. I can't read it. It's too far, and I can't get closer. That's mean. Don't give me papers I can't read. I hate Mondays. Alright, the voice says I should get out of my door, so I guess Stanley walked out of his door. There's no one else here. Also, it's a bit dehumanizing to just call an employee by number. Just saying.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, so this is where my colleagues work. They also hate Mondays.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What is that? Is that a lunchbox? I'm gonna go with lunchbox. Who farted? Alright, we got different bugs. Like that. Oh. Number 1 dad. Aw, what's going on your screen? Installation. You're installing something and it is not going well. Alright, sorry. It's just, there's so much. I like work. I just hate my boss. Well, that's nice. Got a lot of novelty marks and random. So do we not have an outside world, or is this just a fake window to make it feel like your workers have windows, because that's... Oh, I can try doors? Can these all the doors open? I didn't realize I could try the doors. Oh, my own door closed. I can't go back. Have I been locked out of my own office? Do I not have a key or something? Okay, well, let's find that meeting room. Oh, there are so many of these offices. Is that the... What's that room even for? That's way too empty. I'm gonna get lost here. Is that a... Let's leave. It's a leave. And another I hate Mondays. Don't just leave the drawers open. Can I close? Close. Ah. This building is just made to get lost in. Alright, put some tables together. Some chairs, I mean. That's, that hallway looks different. Can we go that way? Alright. I thought the sound was different for a moment there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright. I feel like this is my first obvious choice, but I'm gonna do what the voice says. I'm a good boy, and the door closed behind me. That's not unsettling. This is normal behavior for the world. Stanley. No last name. Stanley Anderson. That feels fitting. No. I really don't like these windows. They're very creepy. Both in the way of is there even a world outside, and the dystopian megacorp of we're just gonna pretend to have sunlight for our co-workers just to increase productivity, because that's just unsettling. Well, I'm guessing meeting room?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright. We got at this presentation go? Let it... what? Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a thick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevels on all the text. This will ensure a calm, productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. This is corporate creepiness. But I am going to watch this whole presentation. Give me the juice. Number of slides on the slides. I don't like how that's just not thirds. There's only one. What? Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information? What? Rate of increase in graphs per Okay, this is dissolving. Oh, the boss appreciation minute? Circle the top 20 things you love about your boss. Fill out in... Why do you fill it out in triplicates? And solving... This is spelled wrong. If you find yourself in conflict with another employee, like yourself, why did we hire you? What? Okay, I'm gonna need to play some of this back. What are... My dreams are not pollution or comatose. Clear skin would be nice. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work. All the time. Every day. With no expectation of promotions. Can you be more creepy culprit? How to solve a dispute. Let it ball inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively. Resent co-workers. Oh, this is terror. That's terrible. What is hot? Profits. What do people want? Things. What are you erasing? Violet James, you are fired. Happy feelings. People don't want that apparently. They only want money and things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. Graphs about thing or money. I don't think people particularly want graphs. The stock market is somewhere here. And a coloring segment and some stripes. Target demographic is teenagers. And what is hot? Oh, is that a little subtle hint? The profits or a prophet? And a telephone. This is very weird. What do we have here? The bi-quarterly. I thought that was a number for some reason, like a 3 and a 1 together, but no, bi-quarterly post review. We need less reviews. 402 and 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers put in teenage demographic. With a big net. Or some sort of trap. What does this place do? Marketing? Maybe? Space between the teenagers. Size of demographic. Throw something in the idea bin. That chart does not make sense. No more bins / trash cans. 20 renaming of idea bin. Fixing of me. Alright, I don't even know what picture this is painting, but can I jump? I can't jump on the table. Please do not steal. The mug? Ignore the presence of this mug? Oh, tolerate presence of my mug. Everything about this is very weird. Roof. Oh, that's just file numbers. Alright, let's look at this one. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard man. Oh god, you have a manager for this? RIP. Got it, sirs. Meeting room, floor 4x6, group, meeting schedule. I'm just gonna glance at these, see if something's weird. Termination Tuesday. That doesn't seem nice. That does not seem nice. Financial panic meeting? Why do you have those? At least you have office parties on Fridays. That seems nice. What to do about 432? Don't tell 422. I'm not any of those numbers if I'm 427. Weekly review. Pranking floors meeting? Okay. This, I mean, it might have some fun things about working in this office, but I think I still prefer my own office. Got Friday beers and fast alone. TPS report. I don't even... Is that a map? Is that a... Can I have the map? I can't... Can I get close? Could you give me a map? I like maps. I'm so lost already. Okay. Last one. Sorry, I want to read all the things in this game. Tomorrow. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Repeat? That doesn't say... It's the worst P I've ever seen. But that's generally how you work. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. That doesn't sound right. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standardized graphs 40 times wide. That's not efficient apparently. Get Chris out of the broom closet is ongoing. Synergize papers has been done. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire someone to fire the paper synergized guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of erased. Well, that's creepy. What is this? Employee. I'm not in any of those. Yeah, I am 491. Alright. So what? I was gonna look for my boss now? Broom closet, is that... We had a guy hiding in the broom closet, right? Where is he?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I'm sorry, it's just that there is stuff here. I just can't interact with it. Tape is always good.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
See, that makes me think there is
still be
something to be done about this place. But I can't really... I can't jump. Can I push something over?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
I'm not sitting.
He wasn't even doing anything.
Alright.
If there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. I'm doing what you want. Creepy windows. Is this? No. Okay. It's a change of scenery. Executive bathroom. Maybe I have to pee. Oh. I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. See, that almost rhymed, and that annoys me. Can I close the door? See, that gives her a little more privacy for my tinkle. Extreme bathrooms. It's too small to read. And wash my hands after. And we have perfectly simulated going to the bathroom. Perfect. Got some chairs for waiting, but... Oh. Where's the receptionist? I'm guessing there's supposed to be a receptionist. What's this book? The beige pages. Pages. Wow. Language. Got the yellow pages in Denmark. Are hostile takeovers something? Okay, Business Times is talking about hostile takeovers. That's nice. Alright, but we got to the office. Let's see.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
No, of course not. So I'm going to investigate other things. He just left his... It's a very old-fashioned phone. That's adorable. And what is this?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I'll get to it. 3 glasses. Cigarette tray. So many.
2845.
Yeah, I'll get there. There's just giant gaps in these bookshelves. It's weird. No one keeps books like that. Can I play the piano? But I could get on the chair, apparently. Alright, what did you say? 2845?
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
I annoyed the narrator. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. What? Oh, there it opened. I thought it would open there. Okay. Little unsettling. Great. Thanks, the music helps. I am definitely more settled now. No more instructions for me? Oh, ooh, I can go this way. Can't see shit though. Okay, I'm stuck here. Can't go further. Cool. Just wanted to check. Alright, so I guess we're pressing the button. The lovely elevator. Sorry. Knock the microphone. Ooh, loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
The mind control is releasing its grip on me. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know. Can I go back up?
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
Okay, I'm regretting that.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I was just trying something. I'm sorry. But now that we're here, let's see if something's different. Yeah, it looks the same.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Yeah, I get it. This was pointless, but have you ever designed anything for gamers? This is what they do.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Yes, I'm
Ladies
sorry.
and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
You know what? Maybe I'll go back up. Maybe I'll get back in the elevator and go back up again. Huh? See? Now you made me go faster because you want me to go. Now I'm gonna go back up. What you gonna do about it?
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Okay, I promise this is the
I can't even
last
begin to
time.
grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I like the narrator. He's adorable. Oh my god, it's my boss's office! It's still here!
Oh my god.
Oh god.
It's the boss's office.
Oh, the music scared me. I thought something was going to
This
happen.
absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
What? Is he gonna delete it so I can't go back up there? Should I be doing something?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
What? No! Let me play the game! Okay, I get it! That's so mean! Stupid narrator. This is absolutely adorable. I love it. I was just trying something. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm sorry. We gotta check. If I go back up one more
All
time.
right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Master Stanley. I am a master now. Maybe he's gonna... Sorry, I thought that was a bird nest for a moment. Alright, we're
Of
going down.
course. Going back down in the elevator.
Yeah,
How did I
laugh.
not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
No,
I had
because it was
no
40
frame of
seconds
reference
ago.
to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Alright. I know. I promise this is the last time. Oh, nothing to say about it?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But
Boss's
the
office.
suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting.
So you're gonna
Why
turn around
don't we
the
take
elevator.
this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, you're punishing
There we
me.
go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
Oh no,
They
I hate
want
that.
big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To
Sometimes
have
we
to
are.
think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
Oh,
I
he
want to
hates
have
me.
to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
Getting too
That's
real,
why
dude.
people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you.
They do?
Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you. So that
Okay.
you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley.
The
I
elevator's
don't know
faster.
if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
Oh god,
good,
that's
we're
different.
there.
Oh no. I made something different happen. I don't know why I'm surprised. I thought I was going to do, like, the first run through, just do everything he said, but then I got excited. All eyes on Stanley, live on...
Okay,
Oh,
the
the-
room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Am I holding a gun to my head? No, no, just a hand. Alright, that's good. So... Storyteller Stanley reveals all of his new book. World's healthiest human being, all tricks revealed. Yeah, my salad joke so much. How we did it. The pyramids. The guy who went to Mars. None of those people are me. I thought this was all about me. Oh, this is nice. Well, they're actually gonna be other people because it's an evening with World Peace Baby. What did that baby do? The Stanley Parable Stanley tonight, live on stage. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. Stanley.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
I'm just gonna see if I can get back in the elevator. Cause that would be funny. I'm pretty sure he closed the door, but I'm gonna see. Oh, I should have stayed in the elevator. I should have gone down. No, that was my arrow. I should not have gotten out of the elevator. I saw my boss's suitcase. Alright, well. We learned never to get out of elevators. It's bad for you. Just stay in the elevator. Alright, the stage door. See the hand. I'm going in to the stage. You're doing great. Conversation with Alexander the Great. Oh god, there are people.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
I'm really worried about what you're going to do.
It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Oh no, that's creepy. Let me just break a leg. My boss says, story. That's what Stanley is telling me. I love the way you ride elevators. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard tricks in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Got to break a leg for my boss. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, tiger. Stanley. Oh god, that's cursive. My true love for you grew every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife. From the apartment ending? Alright. Somewhere I have a wife. Up again, down again. The Stanley story. I really made this guy pissed at me. The freedom ending. Wish you were here. I played the demo. My control facility adventure. Is this a hint to the other endings? Oh, whoop, whoop. Sorry, I just realized these were eyes. Staring at me. I don't like that. I do not like that. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. I came from the countryside? What does that say? Ah, alright, alright. That is the ugliest chair I've ever seen. Alright, up the stairs. Let's go meet the press. Tell them all about my revolutionary storytelling of going nowhere. The Lord? Alright. I do like the doing great with Alexander the Great. Oh no, that's black. Okay, we can do this. We're going. No. Hi. Okay, we have to go out. Great, this is too loud. I hate this. I don't like this. Can you stop? Thank you. That was terrible, and I hated it. Alright. Okay. I guess we learned one thing. Don't disobey the machine.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'll do everything you say from now on, boss man. Are you my boss?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I will never disobey you again, Master Voice. Master Narrator.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yes, I will do what you say.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't believe that triggered an ending. That was so cool! I love that! Alright, what's the code, man?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
Is that it?
Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Sorry, we've been here before.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
You're gonna make me wait.
So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming music.
I'm not a fan of music that has that sound in it. Stresses me out.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I didn't realize that closed the windows. They really want to secure this passageway, huh? Alright, this time I'll just ride the elevator down, no problem. I'll stay down. We will never disobey the boss man again. I'm so gonna disobey you again, but not right now. Excuse me? That was my alarm. Just a moment. That means it's stretching time. Otherwise, my body would hurt in the morning. To be fair, it's gonna hurt in the morning no matter what I do. What? Sparks.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, but I also see if light is on, call external 914. And the light is on. Is that bad? Oh, but we're doing what we're told this time. We're doing what we're told. How nice.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know. Is that music? That looks like sheet music. Oh no, numbers. Cool. This is very architect from Matrix. Alright, so some people are living down here. It's working, I mean. Everyone still hates Mondays. Employee observation protocol. Awesome. Okay, let's see how much this. If can't read. place with twice employee is test come. In the case of a Class 4 event, close system gates and consult with supervision. In the case of Class 3 event, close system gates and consult with supervisor. Prime your consoles for info dump. Okay, so there's stuff. There's stuff going on here. So let's press the button.
Now the monitors jump to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Suddenly? Oh, what was my number? 297, maybe? Where's mine? Where's my screen? It's down there. Doesn't seem to be anything special on it. Alright. And oh, the elevator. How lovely. Give me an elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Well, let's break some stuff and find out. What? Ah, there we go.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Can I turn this on or something? No. Well, it sounds like a good idea. And I can mostly agree with that assessment. Let's turn it off. There's a lot of colored lights in this. But they're offline, so I can't use them. Oh, that's the Amplianito numbers again. Can I get to that one? Stairs are back there. Big white button. Right, that's it, number 1. Well, that. Oh, this is locked. Alright, well, let's go to the power stuff. Can I get it? Oh, you can just go over here. What's down there? Is that lava? Ah, this is nothing. Aw. Why is it there then? Seems a weirdly specific thing. See, that's just number 5. But I can't get to that. So. Mind control idle. Awaiting input. Very long.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yes, we're turning it off. Goodbye, evil machine.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh no.
Was it over?
Was it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Happy
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
A lovely countryside.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
There's a door. Doesn't look like a door. But yeah, look out.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, achievements. The first ending didn't count as beating the game, apparently. It was just being passive-aggressive in an elevator. Well, that was a
All of
lovely
his
little
co-workers were
story.
gone. What could it mean?
Now let's
Stanley
turn the
decided
machine
to go to the
on.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm sorry about this. Maybe I'll actually learn editing for this video, so I can cut out my running to the same
When
place again.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Yeah,
entered
yeah.
the door on his left.
I got you, fam. I mean, you did a
Yet
good
there
level
was not a
design. It's
single
easy to
person
see where
here
you're supposed to
either.
go.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
2845. Unless you change the code.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh, okay. The narrator's also tired of this. Will he start teleporting me to the places? Is that too little freedom for the player? You know, as the narrator, you don't actually influence what we do, you just have suggestions. We should be free. Like all people. Gonna spark? Yeah, sparks. This seems bad.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, we'll escape next time. Right now I want to turn it off. No, wait, on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Are you gonna
What
make me wait?
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength
Stairs.
to find out?
Yes. Oh no, it's a mind control facility.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Give me this
Each
bastard,
bore the
wait.
number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
On.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well, maybe you're bred this way. You know? Oh wait, where is 97? What? Can you go back? Oh, there you are. Cool. I thought I was missing for a moment there. Not
This
even sure it's my
mind
number.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
It's
Had
really not that
Stanley
weird.
really been under someone's control all this time?
Or
Was this
mouse.
the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
True story, bro.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
No.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Very possible.
Had he truly
Sci-fi.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe.
But here was
All
the
right.
proof. The heart of the operation.
Let's go turn it
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. all of it monitored and commanded from this very
Let's turn it
place.
on.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Oh yes,
For
it will.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
No, I'm going to be the mastermind.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Oh, it's gonna
After they
break
kept
now.
you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that
Yes.
what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were
Yes?
supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
We're leaving.
How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it,
I wasn't
Stanley?
ready for that.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I
there's a
had
door.
in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Ah.
But what precious moments each one
No.
of them is. More time to
Want
talk
to?
about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to
Wait,
start.
that made a different sound.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right,
Yes, please.
I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll
Probably,
tell
yeah.
you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times,
lovely.
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Number 3.
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm not
But
gonna
I'm
make it, but
enjoying
I
this so
think I
much.
have an idea of
you
what
know
to
what?
do with
To
this.
hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
I can't find the button.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear
Activate
me, what's
button,
the matter,
hint
Stanley?
red.
Is it that you have no idea where
I
you're
press red?
going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at
Number
you.
5. I know what
Running
number 5
from
is.
button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These
Probably, yeah.
numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here
these
will
all locked?
save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
You have one attempt
One
remaining.
soul?
Great.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
All dying,
Stanley.
apparently.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Something about
This is not a
charge.
challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
There's
Take a look
probably
at
a
the
way to
clock,
win this.
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Yeah.
seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No
I'm having
ending.
fun with it though.
Just you being blown to pieces.
Fortress 7.
Will you
I can't
cling
spell that.
desperately to
please.
your frail life? Or will you let it go
There is a
peacefully?
puzzle here.
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your
Okay, it's
inevitable
getting hard
life
to
from the
look
moment
at.
we fade in until the moment I say happily ever.
I never found number 3 button. The narrator got quite mean there. You were mean. Mean to me. Right, but I'm not going back there. I wasn't even close to figuring out that puzzle. But it did make me want
All
to
of
be
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I guess I could go just stand in my office for a while, but that's gonna be boring. Maybe next time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm too dizzy to figure it out. I'm gonna go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. Unless there's literally anywhere else I can go. Here it is.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
There's
It
nothing
had really
in it.
been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply
Alright.
stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I have a drink? Can I keep moving? Coffee nut.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'll move on. Don't worry. We're still
But
going the wrong
eager
way.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, you mean that one?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What's this? What's this? It's looking kind of weird. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Okay, Mom. Alright, stuck here. Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. It will cause death. Yup, that looks about right. It will cause death. Will we get on it?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh, you do?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten
I feel
about.
like I should jump off the platform.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, do you know where my wife is?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Is this a love story now? Where is she? And what is that? Okay. Alright, only one open door. Let's go. It's cargo. Oh, that's black. Oh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah, it seemed like a fun
No,
thing to
that
do.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Sorry, am I messing up your
It's
game?
definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
That would have
Music
been very
comes in,
nice.
fade to white, roll credits. Not
Nice story.
picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these
Gamers.
decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see...
I don't know.
No, that's not possible. I can't believe
Is there something
it.
on my face?
How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Doi.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
I feel like I've
Choice.
just been chosen down
It's
to.
the best part of being a real person.
But
But
I
if
know.
used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
I have chocolate.
For
I
example,
know.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Hello,
He
Rupert.
could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Okay.
Allow the
okay.
person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a
That's not-
partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What is that?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making
What?
process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
I don't like
You
this.
may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, I don't think I actually have other choices here, so let's go. Is this just back where we came from? Yeah, it is. So do you want me to get on the platform, or will this door be open now? No. Alright, platform. There we go.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main
No.
character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
wanted to get down
that
on
story
that.
would make no sense at all. We
Can't
just
get
need to
off.
get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
What? Then just make a game instead of trying to create reality. Alright, you're going to try and force me to go the right way. How can we mess this up? Seem unable to mess it up.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
You can say so. Still looking for a way to mess it up. Maybe I'll just go stand in the broom closet. Oh, or back to my room. Just go back to my office.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope. This is my favorite door.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly.
Oh, God.
Hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
This got bad. Gonna do it again. Alright, I'm back. Oh, it didn't get worse. I was hoping it would get worse. Can I make him reset it? Close the doors again. Can I close the door? No. Alright, I'll go this way. You happy now? It's the voice man.
Oh, it's
Oh.
ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Fun.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I
it's
supposed
not.
to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that
I
my
don't know.
story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
I can't.
No, I
jump.
have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Oh, you do? Can I go the other way?
have to.
Alright. He didn't like that. I don't think it's working.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever.
Why
Now
do you
look
hate
where
me
we
so
are.
much?
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually
don't
knows
think you
how to do
understand
what I tell him
games.
to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I'm 27.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
I've done
it
that.
would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set
know what
of
I'm
two
going to
open
do.
doors,
You know
he
it.
entered the door on his left.
I gotta try this one more time. And hope it's not the same thing.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay,
That
that's
means
a loop.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
We're gonna do it one more
I'm
time,
quite
and
sure
then we're
you'll
gonna
be
go
up
the
to
right
the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Okay, yeah. Loop time. We're not doing it
Behave
again. Don't
exactly
worry.
as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
quite
of
sure
course.
you'll be up to the task.
Give me
Just
this way.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All
Let me
right.
go.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, pushing me. Sorry. Okay, we're going the right way now. Oh no, the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Monetize free to play. That already happened. Oh, you locked the broom closet?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You made it so I can't go downstairs? It's just mean. Forcing me. The bathroom is gone too. You're really railroading me, man. Wait, what? Everything in here has changed. This looks very different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Shark! How do I speak though? I'm interacting with it. Can I not speak?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. I said it!
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
I can't speak!
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This
Yeah, but
is
I
a
can't
crucial
speak.
step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it.
I'm
But you know what?
trying!
It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far,
I
only
was
for you to suddenly
typing
decide
it.
you have better things to do. I asked you for this
Shooting
one
pandas?
single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
I'm
He
sure-
knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
I'm
you had a choice, you
trying.
know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
You made me! If I can't
When
speak, it's...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
What?
left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
He can't...
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
Well, you got
Are you
mean!
listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Oh no, he sounds sad.
Stanley, this is important.
I'm sorry.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever
But
choice you make
don't
is
be
just
so
fine. They're
mean.
both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
I can't.
Listen. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
No, don't
That's
be
all
sad.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
I'll go your way. I'll go your way.
Take as much time as you need.
Aww. He doesn't even have an idle animation. He just stands completely still. Can I sit back down my desk? But that one was sad. The thing is, you can do everything the narrator tells you, but that will always lead to the same place. The only way to get new endings is to mess with the narrator. And he gets so sad and he gets so upset with me every time. I don't even like stealing in games. This game is about upsetting a sweet guy. Alright, I don't think there's anything here, so... Let's jump off the platform.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sorry.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, of course.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Going forward. I'm gonna
Stanley
jump
was
off the
so bad
platform.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Sorry.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
Gonna
investing
attempt
your
not to fall
trust
to
in
my death.
someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Fire jump, and I suck
There's
at
someone you've
platforming.
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Woo!
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I
need
want
to
something
keep her.
bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
I believe you, but I've
Let
seen
me
it.
prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Do not stand on this side of the fence. That seems like a bad sign.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
But if I do, is that just gonna lead to the same normal ending? Should we test that? We have to test that.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
I do,
the
but you're
problem is
control
all
freak.
these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running
is a
and
circle.
running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
It's
Don't
a
you see
circle.
that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think, I think I have a solution. Here.
That doesn't
let
sound
me
right
show
to me.
you.
Just a moment. Alright, well, what you got for me? So it seems both doors lead to something new.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know. That is pretty though.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Aw, he's so nice. That's sweet. I'm happy you're happy. Blue light's a little sharp though. It's closing in above us. Is that good? Oh, ooh. Oh, I like those. Those are pretty. Oh, I can jump off the edge. I'm gonna jump off the edge. Well, let's just see the light show for a bit. Let's see the light show. Those are just all collecting at the top there. See how the stars don't go all the way up? What's with that? Oh, the blue lights are disappearing. Doo doo doo. Oh, green lights. Is this an infinite light show? Can I go back? This looks different.
No, wait. Where are you going?
No, don't worry. I'll be back. I like your light show.
Right. Where were we?
He gets so sad. I hate it. Oh, but I want to know. No, don't worry. It's not because it's not pretty. I know it's very pretty. I like it. But I'm curious. I'm human. Come on. Humans are curious.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Why would I hurt myself on these stairs? They look perfectly safe. I've been on stairs before. Are you saying these stairs are
Please,
structurally
no,
unsound?
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh no, I hate it! Oh god, this is the suicide staircase. No! Oh god, no! Gotta go back to the light show. And jump off the edge in the light show, but... No. The only way to make the light show end is to kill myself? And there's blood on the floor! Why would you do this to me? Now don't do that to the poor narrator.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
I don't... This is too bright though. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Can I go off this edge? Sorry! Oh. I actually can't get off this edge. I will have to go to this freaking suicide staircase. Oh no! Good I don't have to worry about monetizing this. Alright, we'll do it. I hate that. I hate that.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
I know, I'm so sorry.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
It's the infinite and the pretty colors place.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
What if we go back to the color place again? Maybe you'll say something different and everything will be nicer. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt. And I don't want to hurt him either. Does he have a name? It's a male voice at least, so. I'm Stanley. Oh, ooh, they look pretty.
Are you are going to stay here, aren't you?
I don't know. No, 'cause like the game's just. Games are meant to be played. You're supposed to do things, and this is just looking. It's not even a walking simulator, because I'm only staring at one thing. It's staring at the fucking iTunes shapes while music is playing, and this isn't interesting enough music. I'm sorry, I'm doing it now. This is just torture for us. Don't care what you say. I'm doing it all the way through. Oh, you're quiet now. That's actually a little unsettling. Alright. Just gonna go through with it. Gonna go through it. This is fine. This is so fine. I am so okay with this. Just go!
No!
I'm so sorry.
Oh, thank God. You
Oh,
lived.
wait. What?
You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
No, we're doing that again.
No. No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Because we need to do something new. We need to do something different. This is just standstill. It's not living or growing. I'm sorry.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Oh no.
Can you do that for me?
Oh no. I've slowed
My
down.
God.
I'm hurt.
Is this really how much you dislike my game?
No, your
You'll
game is
throw
great.
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were
No.
literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Oh, this
Am
is
I reading
terrible.
the situation correctly?
No. No, I hate this. Make it stop. I'm
Maybe
still
you're
here.
just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
I'm not. I
I
hate
just
it.
wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Of course, it's a
Well, this one
game.
is yours.
Games make a choice. You're making the game a little wrong, I think, if it's this bad that I make a choice. I'm so sorry. I still feel so bad. No. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Is it over?
I don't know.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I'm sorry. Oh. We can't end on that. That was just Sadness Valley. And again, the game is about annoying him. Oh no. Oh.
All
Okay.
his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What? Looks the same. Looks the same to me. What's happening? What?
Oh, new content?
What?
What does that mean, new content?
It means new things. Oh, alright. Tiny wagon. No, wait. Could I have gone that way? What? What is happening? I didn't try the other door. Still have to try the blue door. What?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As
This is
you
getting
may know,
meta.
the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I didn't actually
After
play
receiving
that one.
critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
I like it. It tortured my
The
soul.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
What a lovely vaccine you got. Very topical.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Does that mean I finished the base game? There were no more endings than that? I feel like I've seen other endings than that. I couldn't
Okay,
just...
so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Last time I was in an elevator, I fucked it up a lot, so...
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right,
The
finally,
narrator doesn't know
at
either.
long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Does the narrator not know either? Because that's a little unsettling.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content.
there it is.
Give me the content, Stanley.
Just one moment. I'm sort of happy he reset. Because he sounded so sad before. But that's also kind of bad. It's like, what's that bear? The bear that they use for training fighting in that one story. I can't remember. But then they were like, oh, isn't that animal cruelty? But then they said, no, the bear gets his memory wiped after each combat. That's terrible too. What?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh god. Oh, I can only jump in the circle? Why can I only jump in the circle? Can I just leave instead of doing all the jumps? Oh, we're doing what he says. He also thinks this is new. It might be fun. It might be fun to do it. This is already infinitely happier than the other thing. Oh god, that was so terrible. We gotta stop thinking about it. And now I'm out of jumps. Well, wasn't that thrilling? Can I pull out that cable?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I still can't jump. Oh, another elevator. Lovely.
Goodness. Another elevator.
Could it go back to the
Stanley,
same elevator?
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's
Textures
just
look nice.
elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be
Secret.
something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Alright, there's a sign.
That's
oh, that's
it?
good.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Yes, of course, that's the right
It's my
thing to
fault,
do.
Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Oh no, I'm gonna go
What do
wrong
you
ways.
say, friend?
Wait, do I have a choice? Yeah, no. Didn't think so. Wait, where am I? This is not my office. This is wrong. Yeah, that's the old place. What? Can I never go through that other door now? What?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. in the vent.
Sorry,
I want
sorry.
to show you something.
Yeah, I want to see it. What the hell? The coffee nut. You're gonna kill me. Let's try and make him happy this time. Maybe he'll be happy.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Ooh.
Take a look.
I mean, the office equipment looks a little out of place, but the rest of this looks nice. Ah!
I call it the Memory Zone.
Oh, this is
It's
pretty!
where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
It's just
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Is that what's up here? And this is lovely. I'm happy you made that. The memory zone. Hi, sweetie. Aw, stuffed apples. Phone. Sorry. Let's get inside.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Our first kiss, my first car. Alright, someone really loves it. The greatest wealth is memory. The Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. Audience Award. Aw. Did it get? The British Academy Film into, alright. The Good Times. Yeah, those pictures are all from the original story, the actual story, you know. The original remake. Buy on Steam. Linguistics identify 1500-year-old ultra-conserved words. Alright, 6 components of the great corporate culture. Okay, either way, let's see what else you got for us. A trip down the memory lane. Bits of music. There's an album. Oh, that's like the first dollar I earned. Stanley Parable demonstration. Oh, is that the demo? Aww. Don't play for 5 years achievement. Yeah. And the unachievable achievement. And the nominee for the British Academy Award. That's good. That's great. For a debut game, and for game innovation, and for the story. No video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll the poor, cost hindering new task. Well, the kitty went back out. You're not suitable for this game, kitty. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Yes, I remember. Alright, that was nice. It's an awards section, right? I was hoping there would be a lake. No lake. But there's a piano.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh,
like
that
this
seems like a
stunning
bad idea.
triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did
That's
you
nice.
hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I feel like you're taking this a bit too, to the heart, you know? They're not saying you're a bad person. Oh, we're gonna have to go down there. Are you gonna let me go by and count the story? Yes. End is never the end, it's never the end. Cars. Buttons. Smiley face. Oh.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories. These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
I can't go that way. 'Cause I can't jump. What? Is the bike a thing? Alright, let's try to go downstairs. Yeah, because that door's open now, huh?
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh, unhappy things.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I check both good and bad reviews to get a sense of games, generally. If the bad reviews are mostly, you know, subjective opinions, then it's probably a good game. That's bad. Let's see what it says.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Seriously, again, this is not an indictment of you. You're still a great game developer. I wouldn't even know where to begin with this. Multiple directions to go here? Or does it just seem that way? Alright, we're going this way. Got more bad reviews. See, the green ones are probably good reviews. You know, these are probably positive. We tend to focus on negative things because it's a survival instinct. Maybe, no one really knows. But especially when you look at your creativity, these aren't real.
Let's see what this one says.
It's not the only things that matter.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
You're not gonna make everybody happy. It's gonna be okay, buddy. It's always good to let one person look at some people look at your stuff, give you feedback, figure it out. But them hating it is not like the ultimate truth. There are multiple truths out there. And I like the game. Lots of people like the game. If you look at percentages, more people like it than dislike it. Isn't that good? Yeah, I'm stuck here.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Some people are just not into this kind of gameplay.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parabel. That's my motto
All right.
today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
I don't want a skip button. At least not now. Because, like, the game is still new to me. I can see, like, if you're trying to be a completionist and trying everything, the voice thing might get annoying. But you just have to live with it. Come on, it's not that long. Alright, all we have
And
is a skip
here it
button.
is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people.
I'm really
And if
trying
the
to be
people want
patient, man.
silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably...
Alright. Hey, dude.
You're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full
Okay,
of
what's next?
unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not
good
that,
for
of
you.
course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a
Okay, but, like,
rumination
you're
and more
forcing
of a
me now.
treatise. Or
There's nothing
maybe
else I
a
can do.
manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite?
I have
You
no
see,
idea what
it
you're
could
saying.
in fact be both of these things at once.
I feel
That
like
you
the
are
words
both
are
making
connected.
choices and not
And I
making
just don't
choices,
understand
and that
them.
they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time.
It's like an
by
AI
virtue
trying
of
to
the fact
speak.
that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one.
What
I
is
think
that?
it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It
Yeah,
has
but
a
sounds
mouthfeel
evil.
that is rich with ambition and history.
And evil.
Ambitious history, if you will. Ah. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look. I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other.
What?
In which case, the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley.
It's also gonna be
rescued me
incredibly
from disaster
annoying.
in countless situations.
I don't
All right,
feel so bad about
here
killing
we have it.
myself now.
Treatise, manifesto, treatise, manifesto.
You're gonna keep doing that until I skip.
Treatise,
I'm gonna skip.
Manifesto.
I hate you.
Treat.
I don't hate you. I still like you a lot.
Oh, well,
Don't
there,
if-
sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Yes!
But that's the power of the button.
Okay, the
The
plan
minute
is still
I start
okay.
to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review.
No one
Or at
does
least
that.
change some of the wording, perhaps.
They
to
don't.
be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
They're not gonna go back
I
and play
guess
it.
I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
Yeah, go read up on
Perhaps
that.
that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
I can't even do
Although
anything
I have to
else.
imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, Surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review.
Who runs
merely
Steam?
because of this very situation. Yes,
Is it
I think
Microsoft?
that's quite likely.
Microsoft runs Steam?
Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability
Babe?
to change their review so that the feature is not widely abused.
Who runs
No,
Steam?
I would
Who
even
owns
be
it?
okay with Steam altering this
owns
particular
Steam?
review so that it reads as something more beneficial.
Sorry, I'm not paying
Something along
attention
the
to you,
lines of,
Stanley,
this
anymore. I wanna
game
know
is the
who runs
best
Steam.
game. Let me start over. How about this?
Yeah, like,
from
who
the
leads
ashes
Valve?
of
Is it a
depravity
person?
rises the phoenix of quality.
Gabe!
How
Ooh.
else to
Alright,
describe
so it's not
the
just
Stanley
Microsoft.
Parable Ultra
Good. They don't owe
Deluxe?
that.
Such a revolutionary step
Right,
forward
I
in
guess
the
we're
lineage
pressing
of
the
one of the
Steam
most
button,
beloved video
skip
game
button.
properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in...
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Where's the
That
door?
last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
You
It's
should
not
fix that.
unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any
Fix
rate,
it.
I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Then what am I
think
supposed to
the skip
do?
button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
I was
Where did
hoping
the
you would
door
fix this.
go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yeah, put
I
it
do
back.
feel quite certain that there was one here before.
Aren't you
How
in control
else
of
would
this?
we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently
Shit.
large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a
Yeah, but
door
there
here
isn't
before, wasn't
anything.
there? I swear there was. Where did it go?
I'm gonna have to
Can
proceed.
you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any
Ah!
possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please,
It's
I'll
not
take
working.
any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here.
I tried.
We need a door.
Make
we
one.
need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another.
Maybe it will
I'm
come
good-
now.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Plant is still
You've
alright.
just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're
Really?
really, truly
There's
getting
still no
longer. And my
door.
God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of
know.
those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley.
And
There's
then there
no
isn't anything
door.
I can
There's
do.
just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have
Reset.
no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I
you
can't
can't
control
do it.
anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it. And
How?
I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback.
That's
Why was
normal.
it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never
See,
even
now we're
met
getting
Cookie
there.
Nine. I have no idea who they are.
Keep
What
going,
would
keep
it ever
going.
really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The
Listen,
merest
that's
mention
bad.
of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child.
Good,
wild
recognize
and
the
impulsive.
emotion.
I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment.
Now you know the
What
emotion,
does
so
such
you
an
can
impulse
alter
serve?
it.
For whose benefit is this?
Figure
And
it
here
out.
I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now.
Yeah,
Just...
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh, plant is
You're
not
back.
okay.
Oh, my goodness. I have
So
someone to
decisive.
talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just
so
sitting
sorry,
here,
dude.
Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
I talk.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to
Is
be
that a
a
light back
vessel
there?
through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
You're an artist who
Maybe
wants people to
I'm not just a
experience your
fiction.
art. That's
Was I
sweet.
scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away.
Gonna have to
and
press
in
it
those
again, though.
moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality
it's
curdling
getting bad.
inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time.
I'm
What
sorry.
a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
That's nice. Maybe. Is it gonna be silence until I skip? It's the first time he's gone quiet. Alright, we're skipping. Sorry! Oh, it's dark.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about
That is
us
dying.
and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin
What was
with,
that
there
circle
is
that just
only
appeared?
regret. There is only the turning wheel
See,
of missed
what's this?
opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling
mean
had
something?
begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously.
Okay, I don't care anymore. We're gonna end this. Oh, the button doesn't work anymore. Okay. The weird pop-up circle is also gone. Oh, there it is. It works again. Narrator? Dude? Where are you? Wait, I know I never found you, but... Can you talk again? I'm sorry I interrupted you. Well, it's not much fun here. Stop. That sound is really annoying. Where is it? What's the smoke alarm? Okay. Hopefully I don't die.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the
nice to
jokes?
hear you
Where are
again.
the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they
see you haven't
gnashed their
learned your
teeth and
lesson.
said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But
You have
then,
to stop
he's talking too
obsessing.
much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable.
Sorry, dude, but the answer is... At least, I'm not a creative type like that. It seems simple to me that you should just not care like that. Is there any way out of this?
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
It's kind of cool how it degrades over time.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
beginning. No? Still hear water. Alright. Button reloaded. Oh! Oh, the wall is gone. Is that... Can I get out? Ah, I can just hear wind. I can't actually get out. Ah, that sucks. Maybe next time. Show me freedom! Oh, sunlight! Oh, light! I can't get out though. Narrator, you seeing this? Maybe we can get out. Very soon we can get out. Okay, it's getting portal. See? Ugh, I'm not getting out, am I? It's getting nice. Can I eat these? Oh no, don't eat those. Those are poisonous. Yeah, those are all poisonous. Or at least they look like some berries we have that are poisonous. No, no, no! Where are they going? No! Oh, that sounds bad. I don't want to be here. I don't like that. No, no, no. That's worse. That's somehow worse. That's a machine screaming in agony. Is it there? The button. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes. Oh no. Oh well, I mean, it's over. Can we climb this building? Alright, the world has got to shit. At least I'm out. Okay, okay, go. Well, pick a direction. That one. Very well, I guess. Let's go the way they want. That mountain right there. Going there. Sky's a weird color. I'm gonna die of dehydration in a day max. That's what I got. I don't know if that was a nicer ending, but it didn't hurt my soul as much. So we're gonna count that as a win. Alright, we're completely back to the start, and the skip button is gone. That is nice. Alright. I'm gonna end this here, because this is wrenching out my soul, and I've been playing for almost 2 hours. So that's probably fitting for one episode. So, I hope you're enjoying this, because I'm certainly enjoying this, and I'm gonna fuck around with it some more next time. So yeah, You have a good one, Internet Void. I'll see you next time.